Hi, this is Bipolar Scrapbooking, and I was trying to mimic this in some way because I do like it, but Distress Paint, the picket fence, I really do like it, and I really don't want to pay as much as it's quite expensive, and we're going to do this experiment together. I was going to use acrylic with watered down, but I noticed that the smell of the acrylic is really strong, and I don't really want to use that because it's just too strong. So when I smelled this one, it has a certain smell like the acrylic, but it's not strong. It's not that strong at all. So I smelled the gesso. Gesso smells the same as the Distress Paint. Now, this is going to be the first time I do this, and I added picket fence. I'm trying to find out if I do the watered down effect, if it'll work. Okay, I had put too much gesso and not enough water, and it came out really, really thick, obviously. And I sprayed out a whole bunch so that I could do 1/4 gesso and the rest water, so it's thinned out. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so we're doing gesso with water, and I'm doing it on a dark paper. I'm only going to do 2 squirts. Okay, so here we go. Let's make sure I'm doing it right on top. Okay, that's 2. This is the watered down gesso, the watered down Tim Holtz. Let's do one more. Okay, and I'm just going to use it straight from the dabber. Let's see if I can do that. And if I'm doing that, I might as well do that. Let's do it all the same, okay? It has the consistency of gesso. So I'm gonna take this off my finger so we're not using, okay? So yeah, and this is watered down gesso right here. I really like how that looks. See that? And this. Now I know that this is obviously, that didn't come out, right? So I'm going to add water to this because it reacts to water. Okay, so let's add a little water to this. Supposed to. Sort of. Oh, wait. And let's add some more water on that one. I don't know if you can see that this is an iPad and it doesn't. I like the translucence from the gesso. And again, I put 1/4. Where is it? I did 1/4 of the gesso just to give it a wash. Okay, this one was the watered down Tim Holtz, and yeah, it's it's really faded. I'll probably do a second one. And this is a little bit of sprayed on water on the Tim Holtz. Let's see if we can. Okay, let's try it on this. Let's try it. This is a cardstock. It's a cardstock. Okay, let me dry this up real quick. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try this up. And it's becoming more opaque, as you can see. I really like this effect. I really like it. It shows right through. Obviously, it's a very, very subtle. And now we're going to go here. And it's getting the effect I like. Of course, I did the dabbing of this. It pretty has the same effect. Pretty much does. It has the same effect as the gesso. If you could see that, that's wow. And I go by the smells of things. If it's too strong of a smell, I may not want it on a project. So Tim Holtz has the same smell as the gesso. And it feels really nice. It feels the same. Let me see if it'll react again to water. Let's see if I can see this. Sort of. Does it? It pretty much does the same thing as the Tim Holtz. Look at that. Isn't that interesting, huh? Let's do the one more picket fence that's watered down. I'll put a lot of this. Okay. I'm not going to put my finger on that one. I wanted to water it down, see if I can make it last longer. Okay. Let's dry it. It pretty much almost disappears. It's a very, very light, very, very light. I'm guessing it will blend with any other color you put into it. I really, 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 really love this gesso watered down big time. This picket white fence, I guess. I don't really care for that one. And I added more water to this. Like I said, once you dry it one time, that's it. It stays permanent. But I think the gesso is pretty much like that too. Yeah, it's pretty the same thing, pretty much. Alright, let's try it on a different color. Alright, so, yeah, I know. Oh, jeez, I'm doing it with one hand. I know it's not the same. I know it's not the same, guys. Sorry. I gotta do it right next time. Okay, I just wanted to cake it on there. And really quick, we're gonna spray some water on it. I'm putting a lot on there. Okay. And I really love that gesso, guys. I really do. I'm shaking this one up a little bit. Let me try this a bit. And it runs. Look, 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 look. Let me show you real quick. Oh. Because I added that much water, right? So let's see how it looks when I dry this. I like that. I like that. I like it, like it, like it. Transparent. It's probably dripping on my floor, so I better clean it before it's permanent. Alright, that's dry. Let's go to the picket fence, also the Tim Holtz watered down. I'm going to put a lot. Okay. And this is how it looks when you water it down. When it goes down like that. Okay. Now let's dry that. Sorry if you think this may not be a fair video, but I really like this effect. I should be mixing it with other sprays just to see if it does the same. But right now, I watered it down, remember? So it's a more diluted version. Now gesso, which is the one I really like. Where's my gesso? There it is. Let me shake it really good because the gesso does get a little thick. It all depends on how much you water it down. And remember, it smells the same. My thing is, I want to see it when we dry it. Let's see. And yes, because it's a little thick, I probably could water it down some more. Okay. Now let's dry the gesso. It's getting that transparency we like. Well, I like. I guess the longer I leave it on there, the darker it becomes. It's really shaky, I'm sorry. It's shaky because I haven't had another coffee. I like that it sort of bubbles too. It has sort of a reaction if you keep it on there. I do like that. Gives it character. So you can see this one is the gesso. Well, this I had it before. Okay. This is the gesso. This is the watered down fence, the picket fence from Tim Holtz. And this is the picket fence. Straight on. I love the effects, you know. I really like it. So to me, I think this is a plus for me. Cheaper. Again, I'm sure you could do it with the acrylic. And the only thing is just got a very, very strong smell. And I really don't care to work with that because of the smell. But I love the effects. White picket fence is good, but I need an alternative, a cheaper one. And it all depends on how much you're diluted. Alright guys, I hope this was informative. Bye. Bipolar scrapbooking. See ya.